We're back again after the dominating display there from Fiascool. And Jake, we don't have to say that name anymore. I don't have to keep worrying every time I go to say it. It's fine now. We're moving on. We got Fiascool going up against Advanced Warfare. And just so everyone knows, Advanced Warfare, Wolftick, Matthias, and ARJ. So, seeing a lot of the bubble scene here. We're getting to see, exactly these up-and-coming players. Yeah, as we said, the proving grounds.
Yeah, honestly, all three players from Advanced Warfare, I'm not too familiar with. So this will be exciting for me to see some new faces at least.
Jake, only watching Power time and time again. You don't get to know all these new up and coming players.
Tell me, man. Tell me what are they like?
All I know is ARJ, I'm pretty sure, carried me in 6-mans the other day. So huge props to him for coming through and making sure my elos. Look, they definitely are. Look, I've seen Wolfie time and time again. Look, I told Jake before this started that usually the safest thing to do in OCE is to just call a new up-and-coming player. Oh, I know this player. He's a mechanical twos player. Right? That's half the region. All right, that's what we're really good at here in OCE. But Wolftick is a player that, don't get me wrong, is a mechanical twos player. I've versed them before. They are insane. They had a huge showing at ODL, was one of the players to really look for. And, one of those players that if you give them time on the ball, if you give them the boost, then they're going to punish you. And I was going to say, I thought Wolftick might have been in the Dominus because that's where I believe him being most of the time. But no, he's in the Fennec. So we won't get to see some good Dom mech come out.
Yeah, no, Dominus is a dying breed. Don't see them at all anymore, do we?
Nah, not at all. And, so we'll be interested to see just how they go up against, against the team of Fiascool, because we saw some great signs from them in the previous series. I want to see that connection build back up again between Daisu and Akame, and we'll see if that can, hold themselves a lot truer. They found themselves on the defensive end way too often in the previous series, and maybe that's something Advanced Warfare, maybe they'll watch and maybe they know that's kind of the game plan coming in against this team.
I'm a bit worried for Fiascool, man. That was a tough loss. I mean, back and forth series and then getting crushed in game 5 and then straight into the next series. Certainly Advanced Warfare have got a fortunate time to be up against them.
Yeah, and it's one of those, like, you're just waiting for the game to end. It was 9-2 scoreline. They're asking, can we just leave? Can we just let's go next? Let's not have to continue with this. So we'll see if that a very short break. So we'll see if they were able to kind of regather themselves and bring themselves back to the game 1 and the game 3 fiasco that we saw.
The short break is our fault. I was thinking about it, and we said this nonsense about missing Rocket League, like it's been too long, and then now we just get tiny breaks. So it's our fault. We said it, and I'm sorry. 2K, I'm sorry to the players. They're gonna get their heads right. Yeah, it'll be good though. It'll be good.
We went to break, and we just told admins, well, no, let's go. Come on, chop, let's go next. I want to get straight back into this next one. I am keen to see how Advanced Warfare. I haven't really paid too much attention to their run and how they've kind of gotten to this point. They've gone through the closed qualifiers, and these players, I feel like I'm always just gonna be repeating myself, but they're on the grind. I see them all the time there.
I see them in twos as well.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, all the time. Nah, they're definitely players. I know that at least ARJ I've seen a few times. Been on that 6-man grind, trying to get the come up, trying to prove themselves here, and they're on stream, they're in front of an audience. We'll see if this is the time that they can pull it off.
Yeah, no, I figured it out. You can either, you flip a coin and you either say they're a 2s main, or you've seen them a lot in 6-mans, and then that's like the whole bubble scene. You got everyone covered, enough variety that it looks like you're not making it up. I reckon it's good. It's a good strap.
So I've already used the 6-mans one, so the next time I talk about a player, it'll be the ranked 2s grind. But that being said, we're underway here. Fiascool, they're going to be in blue. And we've got Advanced Warfare over in orange, kicking us off here in a best of 5 for the JBL Quantum Grand Slam.
Right, I'm going to say Akame's a 1s main, man. Because, I mean, the dribbles he was showing, the mechanics, I'd take that as a good guess.
Yeah, safe guess. And as well as I think, consistency. Because in 1s, obviously, when you go for these air dribble plays, when you go for the mechanical plays, like, there's no room for error. If you mess up, it's going to be a counterattack straight in your net. And that's one thing Akame seems to work on is, you know, every touch, he's never really giving away much possession here, always trying to keep it close. Even then, getting the 50 as well. Daesu might be set up for a shot, has to shoot to the left side. Not enough power there, and it is saved out by Matt.
Yeah, almost got it though. Surprised he backed himself, but you know, the surprise is good. I like the dribble still coming out of the Fiascool team. I want to see them do more of it.
We'll have to see. Fiasco is still that player we're looking at to make that statement. It could be the first goal, could be early on here in game number 1. As now the counter-attack opportunity, pass over to Daesu, but all just got a little bit too ahead. They couldn't quite catch up. Matt now looking to go the distance. Pre-jumping Akame is going to stop that early. And yet again, good 50 in field. Akame is doing everything on the offensive end.
Dude, Akame is cranky, man. He is not happy with how that game ended. And the pre-jumps, the cut, he is ball chasing right now, but it might be for the better, man. I mean, he's a beast.
He's come out with just fire in his eyes to try and will himself across the finish line here in this series. Now, yet again, being the player to get the clear, gets the 50 as well. He's doing everything. A bump coming out. Matt has to try and get the clear. Fiasco to keep it alive. Daesu, it couldn't even get there. Fiasco gets the first on the board.
I thought this was even going to be Akame getting the goal, but no, it is Fiasco. Smacking it into the ceiling, and it perfectly goes in. Daesu again with these distraction demos, getting it done.
Just a whiff on the goal line there to possibly get the save. Couldn't quite get there in time. Might be an early kickoff goal. The pitch coming out almost top corner, but it just stays out. Now Akame trying to go the other end. Good early challenge by ARJ.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen too much of Advanced Warfare yet, it feels like, in this game. It's been all Akame, really, just pushing forward, but they're looking pretty solid. Stuck in their defense, though, at the moment. A bit of hesitation coming out of Wolf Tick. I don't want to see too much of that. You got to really bring it to your opponents.
And from the team that we saw just stuck on defense all last series, not able to break out, only using counterattacks as a source of shots on goal, is now the team that's keeping them on the offense. They're really holding true here. Akame, once they get on the defensive end, is just going to look to go the whole way, gets the flip reset. If only Akame had 150 boost, the things that we would see on this field would be insane. But ARJ going to get the equalizer.
Yeah, the pass play works out. ARJ smacks it forward. Wolftick gets it back down to him, and no one in defense for Fiascool. There's the equalizer.
Good equalizer there, and Advanced Warfare get their first goal on stream for the tournament, I do believe. Fiasco here, ball falls perfectly into his lap here, tries for the edge dribble, gets the dunk. Fiasco puts it away, and that's the player we wanted to see.
Well, he made his statement earlier by bumping both his teammates and then not doing anything. This is more of a positive statement. That was nice. That was a nice air dribble. It was a nice dunk, and it might be an important goal. They take the lead.
Jake, I thought we forgot about that moment. Okay, I thought we were just gonna completely erase it as it ever happened. Hold on, wait, Matt getting a sidewall read. That was almost dangerous. A few mechanics here coming out for Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, no, they're looking good as well. They're looking dangerous, but they haven't got as much of the ball. They've been very much on the back foot. You can see straight back to their half, but Fiasco not putting on the pressure as much as we used to see.
Kame, though, has been the source of the pressure here for Fiasco. Seems to just be an every single play, a leading factor in most senses. Fiasco now down to Akame and going to be the one to put it away. 2-goal lead here for Fiasco.
Yeah, Fiasco having a great game, man. Beautiful pass, and Akame so quick to that, right underneath him, and the finish is good.
Nice early signs here, although similar to what we saw in game 1, we can't count Fiasco out too often. You know, we got to see if we can maintain this kind of lead for 2 games in a row. Daesu, just off the rip, off kickoff, puts it in.
Yeah, nice job from Daesu. ARJ, that is not the clear you're looking for, and feels like Advanced Warfare. This is what's happening to them. Just these missed touches, this defensive style. It's just leading to them getting run over in game 1.
We'll have to see if they can find something to bounce it back. Maybe even inconsistency might come out from Fiasco next game. We'll have to see if they can pull it off for 2 games in a row here. Maybe one for the go. Fiasco, though, gets a very good stop, and that's a pass over to Matt. Tries to go off the backboard, couldn't quite keep it close, gets the bump. Opportunity. But they're just not able to really maintain the possession. It's just these one-touch offenses coming out here, and that's going to be a dunk there from Daesu off the pass of Akame.
Yeah, beautifully done. I mean, extending this lead, showing that all three of them are angry, man. We've seen Akame playing forward, aggressive. We've seen Fiasco having a great game, and now Daesu joining the mix with those 2 goals.
They came out with a vengeance, and it's not even Advanced Warfare's fault, but they're the ones that are being on the receiving end of it. Fiascool have just come out with something to prove here. Wolftik now looking to get one for the road.
Oh.
No one there to clean that one up. It was a pretty open net.
ARG was there, man. He was just kind of like looking, didn't decide to commit. It was a little risky, but when you're 5-1 down, I mean, you got to go for that.
Yeah, that's when you just start, even taking a break from comms and start talking about, all right, what do we need to improve on? And just playing with confidence, build that confidence up in a time where it doesn't really matter until you can start bringing it back. Now they've got that 1 goal. Kickoff here might give them a little bit of spark unless it goes the complete opposite way. Just, never mind.
Why would you jinx them like that, man? I mean, could have just said nothing. Just let it go to game 2. Don't bring this false hope into the narrative.
I was hopeful. I was trying to build a storyline of maybe getting a kickoff goal and, just having an inkling of there might be a comeback possibility. Just like this, no, couldn't quite get there.
Stop jinxing them!
What do you mean? The shot was already gone through, okay? It needed to be a bit stronger. Daesu was there for the save. They have the kickoff capabilities. It's just those final touches we need to see get cleaned up.
You're right, the kickoffs have been great. Overall, they've looked pretty solid, but certainly just the mechanics coming out of Fiascool have outclassed them in this game 1. But they have had the series to warm up. So game 2, hopefully we can see Advanced Warfare step it up.
We'll have to see. We'll see if also Fiascool can maybe even get another one for the road, try and build that scoreline up how it was built up against them in the previous series here. And it might be an early shot there from Wolftik, gets the touch, gets bumped. Daesu is going to put that aside. What a dominating display for game number 1 here. Fiascool, they are playing with something to prove. Advanced Warfare, their first time on the stream, their first time in the group stage playing, I believe. And now they're looking to try and take something away, try and build up that momentum and that confidence leading into this game number 2.
Yeah. No, they're looking good. And I mean, it was such a close series before. They're kind of showing everything getting together. They're not getting punished in defense as much as we saw. But Advanced Warfare, I mean, we know how to beat Fiascool. You've got to make them pressured, make them panicked, force those mistakes out of them on defense, but we just weren't seeing enough offense to make that happen.
Yeah, it just seems like they are the 50 game is where they're holding strong. You see Akame, the player that we're just going to keep talking about because it seems to be doing it all, is not only, beating out 1 or 2 defenders, but then is just winning every 50, places it to where a teammate is that's really helping them lead towards keeping themselves on the offensive attack. Akame, just when he's leading the charge like that, and the fact that he's not even top of the scoreboard there, he's bottom 100 points behind Daesu. They're all pretty close, but Akame's bottom of that scoreboard and just is the player that we're talking about.
Is he really bottom? Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that can sometimes happen though when you're playing aggressive. If you're just driving, following the ball, it can kind of just ping around everywhere except where you actually are.
Yeah, well, it just shows that, not everything Akame's doing is a shot on goal or anything, but he's setting up his teammates. He's getting touches that are beating out 1, 2, sometimes even 3 defenders. And it's really helped lead their team here. We're underway. Game number 2. Can Advanced Warfare find something in the tank to stop this from being a reverse sweep opportunity?
I mean, it wasn't a great start. No one on their team decided to hit the ball. Now they've woken up. That's great from Wolftik. Some panic setting in, but no one there. Just it doesn't feel like Advanced Warfare step on the gas pedal when they need to.
Yeah, it seems to just be a lot of individual plays, like, one player goes after the other, or maybe
or
just one player goes and then just gets the bump. 1 goal lead there for Advanced Warfare.
That was sick. Yeah, I don't think Wolftik had much boost either. I mean, pulled it off. ARGA gets the goal, and that could have been the start they needed.
Well, they seem to be going, one player after the other, relying on those individual plays. So it's good. Once you've done your individual play, look to go disrupt, look to go get a demo, look to, just try and shake up the defense in some form. But that's going to be crossbar down. Every time you start talking about the other team, I feel like Akame just hears you and he just wants to try and prove something here.
Both teams struggling in defense, man. Lots of opportunities. Matt's going to get a shot, and it slowly goes in over Daisu's head. What happened?
Sometimes placement's all you need. It's nothing to do with power. You don't got to put it, in with authority. It's just the finesse of the touch. Great redirect there into the middle of the net. Daisu maybe creeping a little bit too far out of net on that one.
Yeah, no, super awkward positioning coming out of Daisu. Kind of like straight at the ball, looking for that aggressive clear, and gets punished for it.
2-goal lead early. This is exactly what Advanced Warfare wanted. They need to start bringing something early to these games and not let Fiascool get such an early lead, such a demanding lead early on. Akame now trying to get that right back. That's a great early challenge from Matt. Has the flip, but couldn't quite put it past the defense of Daisu.
Yeah, that flip came out of nowhere, but Daisu, the defense was there, but we're starting to see a bit more sustained pressure coming out of Advanced Warfare, which is a welcome sight.
That's a good infield pass. Daisu couldn't quite get on the other end of it, but that's the duo that we wanted to see. They had so many good moments in game one. That's a good moment there. It's just a dribble across the goal line. No one can put it away.
Oh, now the counterattack's on. Matt gets a double touch. It's wide, but this pressure is looking great from Advanced Warfare. They flicked a switch, and they're looking awesome. They're looking fast. And now Fiascool's on the back foot.
They're stopping early. They're not, hitting the ball once and then deep rotating. The person who's rotating back is also looking to see if they can interrupt the play in any way, challenge early, because I think we've all seen what happens if you give players like Akame time on the ball and just a free net even. No, uncharacteristic. I would say miss, but just not enough power on that shot.
Yeah, no, that was completely open, but you're right. Just hit it with the wrong part of his car, I guess, and that was a pretty important goal to score. They're still 2-0 down, still shut out of this game, and only half time remaining.
Opportunity here. ARJ does have the boost to work with, opting for a 50 instead. Good patience there by Fiasco. Matt trying to bait out some form of the defense. That's 2 players gone. There's 1 player in net. It's Akame. Good shot. Almost finds the opposite side of the net. And Akame there for the save. The attack has not given up yet. They are relentless, turning in field, trying to maintain pressure. Right now, Fiascool, they've just got glimpses of the previous series. They're just stuck on defense.
Yeah, no, it's looking tough for them. They're not really getting anything going. And now here's a chance. It's a great double save from Fiasco, though. Holding on, they've got a minute and a half left, but they're still in defense.
They just can't break out. They're trying to find anything, not even a clear. Boost starved a little bit. Now the time is what you want to try and make something happen. Fiasco, though, tries to play it slow, a little bit too slow. Gives Advanced Warfare time. They have not breaking out of their half just yet. Akame now with the opportunity onto the backboard. Great defense by Matt, who will take this one away. Now finally they find themselves in the offensive end. Maybe not for long though. Akame has an opportunity, plays it downfield straight into the hands of Matt. Daisu with the shot, and Jake, where's the third defender? No one in net.
Yeah, no, got the better of them. You can see just everyone kind of hesitating. Akame chases him out, and Daisu gets a completely open net.
Yeah, ARJ just thought the teammate maybe had a bit of a better clear, thought they could push out. And by then it was too late. Akame's already on you, trying to get those demos. Now, minute to go, still 1 goal. Fiascool are still in this. They can try and find those quick counterattacks. Now they're kind of stuck to the play style that they were playing in that previous series. Which is counterattack heavy, and they still have time to waste here, but
I think that's it.
Akame's just going to go long. Is that going to find its way in? Fiasco puts it away, but what a clear from Akame.
Yeah, what an important redirect, and Advanced Warfare have just kind of dropped the ball here. Just stop that pressure, stop the speed, and Fiasco have made them pay instantly.
And that's got to be punishing you. You had the 2-goal lead, you had all the pressure in the world, and then in the space of 20 seconds, you find yourselves in a tie game. ARJ trying to get the touchdown to a teammate. A miss in midfield. Fiasco with a great read. Cerebrus to follow up, just looking for a demo, looking for something. Everyone from Advanced Warfare trying to get this clear, trying to hold out, maybe panicking a little bit in the final moments of this game.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all drawn up. They might want to prepare for overtime, but they might not get there if this panic continues. Matt sends it across. It's an awkward touch. Akame's demoed. One last chance for Advanced Warfare, but they leave the ball. Daesu dribbles it to the ground.
Ooh.
Fiasco with a last-second save. And what felt like against all odds, we get to this overtime.
Had to dive to make that one. I believe that was finding its way into the net. Fiasco gets a clutch save. Wolftig now looking for the follow-up, but no, gets taken away, gets sniped in midfield. And now Daesu finds Akame on the sidewall. Matt up early to challenge that, and those are the challenges you need.
Yeah, no, that was great from Matt because Daesu lobbed the ball perfectly for Akame, but well shut down. Now they're going to get their chance in the other half, but Matt goes to the demo instead of the bump, so it's straight back to their side.
Now looking for that solo play yet again, just seem to be taking in turns, going for those individual plays. Trying to beat out a defender. Daesu's going to take it away. Looks to beat out one off the backboard. Wolftig has to make the save, gets a great clear. Now looking for that follow-up out into midfield. ARJ just a little bit too deep, goes off the sidewall. Great touch around the defense, won't be enough. Wolftig does get the follow, but that's almost every member gone there from Advanced Warfare. And now it's turning itself into a quick counterattack.
Yeah, Daesu setting it up, shoots it straight at the ground though, double save, pushes it forward. It feels like Fiascool aren't really connecting at the moment, but the pressure is still on. Advanced Warfare holding their nerve for the moment.
ARJ seems like zero boost to work with there. Matt's going to take it away. Good 50 into the teammate. Good stop there by Daesu, but that's a heavy touch. Gives it away to the defense. Fiasco really awkward backwards. Still managed to get a touch and keeps him out of harm's way. For now, Akame into the midfield. ARJ reads it well. Now, Fiasco, they seem to have a lot of momentum here. They seem to have the pressure, but they're just lacking that final threatening shot on target, as the ball just seems to be played in the corner for this overtime.
Yeah, they're not looking nearly as threatening as we're used to. Maybe just, yeah, playing a bit more cautiously because it's an overtime. I wouldn't expect it from this team, but here we are. Daesu third man. A little bit risky. It still feels like Advanced Warfare have these counterattack opportunities. You can see how risky Fiasco are playing with their defense right now.
I just feel the players sweating. Their controllers are sweaty, their hands are sweaty. There is just panic that is happening when each team gets on the defensive end. No team is wanting to lose this OT as we head further and further into it. That's high in the goal square. Wolftig has to make a save, tries to get the follow-up. Does well enough to keep it close. Full boost to work with here. Might be a counter-attack opportunity. Good flick past one. Daesu, though, cool, calm, and collected on that clear.
Yeah, Daesu keeping things in check at the moment in defense, but still, neither team looking too threatening, just happy with pinging this ball back and forth, these equal challenges, although Fiasco, they're looking a bit passive, a bit backwards, and this is what made them pay earlier in the last series.
Seems to be a 50 war at the moment in midfield. Wolftig trying to run away with this one, does get the touch off the ceiling, gets the flip reset, player in field. Good, well stopped there by Physical. Fiasco, sorry, and Matt now gets the flip reset off to the backboard, tries to get a touchdown, lands on it perfectly. But Daesu with the stoppage. And now time and time again, they're finding themselves on the defensive end. How can they break out of this one? Beats out one, good 50, now find themselves in the corner.
Yeah, still, that corner is not where goals are going to happen. They're just kind of playing it safe here, although here's a chance. Daesu and Fiasco not on the same page, though. Matt almost looked like he was about to own goal that, but not quite. They're passing the ball out of defense, but Fiasco are starting to set up some consistent pressure now.
There's a few opportunities both teams have had, but we're just having
these
shots that are going through. But Daesu seems to be the voice of reason here, and the shots have always been on point, and that OT goal is no different.
Oh, they bump each other and then boost over ball again. Silver League habits strike back. I have no idea where they learned. I know. I don't know where the third man was either. I mean, that Daesu wasn't particularly quick to that ball at all. So, yeah, that's a disappointing way to end that overtime. And now 2-0 down in the series. They haven't set themselves up for success here.
It did seem like the overtime was going to end by either a mistake or just a massive outplay, because it did seem like a deadlock. Ball was just going from side to side. The team on defense was the team panicking until they got back on the offensive end. So it did seem like a mistake like that, and look, that's twice now I've seen a boost over ball. When will they learn? Will they ever? But we don't know, as Fiascool now, they're 2-0 up. They're now looking to close this one out in a clean sweep, which will be almost a relief off their shoulders, considering the last series.
Yeah, but I mean they've got to finish it in a clean sweep, right? I'm not sure if they can keep their mentality together, especially if Advanced Warfare get a strong start to this game 3.
Advanced Warfare had their moments. I think their challenge game was what really set them apart there in that game number 2. If they can continue to stop letting plays like this go unchallenged, as Matt does get on the other end of that one, stops Akame nice and early. Advanced Warfare do or die situation. Can they bring this one back? So this is a group stage. It is a long tournament. There are going to be plenty of moments where, you know, just that one game here and there could really make a difference in the tiebreaker.
Yeah, I mean, even tiebreakers come down to goals sometimes. So even keeping your nerve and not letting those games get too out of hand that you are losing, it's always important, even like you're saying in these longer formats. But ARJ just taps that one in. I'm not actually positive that was in, but I guess he was, and just wanted it in a little quicker.
Yeah, I'm not. Look,
it was close.
I don't know if I said because I thought it was a moment where it might have just missed, or maybe there was something you can do, but just that slight touch definitely confirmed that was a goal there for Fiascool.
Yeah, no, ARJ not going to be too happy with that one, and continuing the unhappiness because it's a kickoff goal for Akame, and it's with that duo, Desu, setting him up.
Well, when it rains a pause for Fiascool, and when they get one, they follow it up with a quick second. Only less than a minute into this game, and that's what you want. You're 2 games up. Now you're 2 goals up. This is where all the pressure is put on Advanced Warfare. And just the consistency factor here can help Fiascool cross that finish line and walk away in a sweep.
Yeah, I mean, 2 goals now. Advanced Warfare have to get in the offense, but it's just falling apart. Akame gets another one.
Just these slight touches. Matt gets that touch into midfield. I don't know whether they're trying to go line or keep it a little bit closer, but minimalistic touches like that are going to punish you if they're not perfect. You can't be affording to pass touches out into mid like that. Matt now maybe trying to right a wrong, but a great early challenge there from Desu. Everything is turning up Fiascool's way.
Yeah, no, Fiasco looking good. Everything's coming together, and that offense that we've seen come out of them is back and roaring. But there's still plenty of time left, and we've seen those holes in defense. Advanced Warfare just needs to up the pressure to start exploiting them.
Oh. Great save there across the line there from Akame, just trying to stop all hope for it, even if there's an inkling of a comeback. Akame does not want to see it. Matt trying to go the distance here, but every time just gets met by a player on the blue side here. Wolfdick trying to get any form of clear, but they are just getting swamped. Try to pass a mid, but there's never a player ready. Akame is going to put it on the backboard. Players are having to make diving saves on what minimal boost that they already have.
I mean, they're keeping this deficit manageable, 3-0, certainly able to make this comeback, but the time is ticking. Soon we'll be at halftime, and then they've got to really get some goals flowing. This actually looks open.
No!
Oh,
no,
no,
Jake!
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Please, help. Help. Someone.
What happened, man? Oh, the pressure just feels like it's getting the better of Advanced Warfare right now.
Yeah, that was just what you needed, just to reset it into a kickoff, get that goal. Maybe thought someone was, you know, behind the player wanting to try and make a turnaround. But just can't be missing things like that. The panic, the pressure right now that is on Advanced Warfare's shoulders, it just seems to be too much to handle.
Look, it's right back the other side. Fiascool so close to getting a goal, although the counterattack, Matt with the redirect. There we go. Open nets are too hard. They need the beautiful 3-man passing play.
Exactly, zero room for error, and just that slight touch getting around Fiasco. Now, this is the kickoff that you want. This is where you can reset momentum and try and bring it back in your favor.
Yep. Yeah, and they win the kickoff. ARJ.
That's a good kickoff.
Oh, Fiasco back just in time.
Perfect save there. Last thing you wanted was that momentum shifting even just a little bit towards Advanced Warfare's way. They might have another opportunity. It is met on the goal line here at Kame. Now, we've seen these long air dribbles time and time again. They always beat out 1 or 2 defenders. Been clinical on those clears, but now it might turn into a quick counterattack. That's a bump coming out. Akame yet again gets back to it. Yeah,
the defense looking so much more solid for Fiascool now. They're backing each other up. They're rushing back, getting back in time, and Advanced Warfare, I mean, it's not the time you want to see your opponents stepping up their defense game.
Opportunity, time and time again. They've had a few here. That's a miss. Low boost here. Matt might be able to make something happen, but no, Akame from all cylinders. This is challenging. That's a pass down. ARJ, no, just a little bit too midfield there. And now they find themselves on the defensive end. 3 players off the ceiling. This might be it. If there's any time for a counterattack, it's got to be now.
Oh, good pass. Oh, it's just past Matt. Wolfdick got to set it up. ARJ, oh, too aggressive. Fiasco looking for the open net. Can't get it though. Back and forth. 30 seconds left. Advanced Warfare, they need this goal now.
Right now, they've just got to stay consistent. They can't avoid another triple commit. That plays that one high, almost gets back to it. But a great backboard clear there from Fiasco. Time is dwindling down here. Akame just going to take the time, maybe even go for a psycho. Doesn't get the touch. Could be a goal opportunity. And hold on, maybe counting your eggs a little bit too early. Akame leaves it open for Advanced Warfare.
I don't know about that decision. 2 goals up, 15 seconds left. That's risky, man. And now it's all on this kickoff. 12 seconds left.
They go for the fake kickoff, and now that's been a demo on field. Desu's laughs back. No boost to work with. Good challenge there. We'll send it down the other way. Matt, one more opportunity. Minimal boost. A great challenge by Akame. And Fiascool hold on to their lead and take their second series of the day.
And I mean, Advanced Warfare, they go down 3-0, but that was a good showing for them. I mean, they're newcomers on the block, and those games were certainly competitive.
Yeah, it seemed like it did. The longer the series went on, the more they kind of figured out how to gel as a team and, you know, just kind of play style that they want to stick to. They had great moments. I really liked, you know, their challenge game that they started adapting from the first game to further on. You know, they had their moments where they were able to play well as a team. And I'm not sure. I need to quickly check, but I do believe we have Advanced Warfare yet again on the next game. Just stalling while I scroll up really close. There we go. Yeah, Advanced Warfare will be on stream next, so make sure you don't go anywhere. They're going up against Tiki Taka. We'll be right back after a short break.